Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Your presence means the world to me. Thank you for joining us today as we dive into Inkle and Yarico. Is respectfully informed that in compliance with the request of several families and others, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson are re-engaged for 3 nights and will appear this evening, Tuesday even. November 15, 1831, will be presented the popular opera in 3 acts called Inkle and Yarico. Inkle and Yarico is a comic opera first staged in London, England, in August 1787, with music by Samuel Arnold and a libretto by George Coleman the Younger. As we progress, let's zoom in on plot and examine its role in shaping our overall narrative. Inkle, an English trader, is shipwrecked in the West Indies and survives with the help of Yarico, an Indian maiden. They fall in love, but when Inkle returns to his civilization, he plans to sell Yarico into slavery to recover his financial losses while he marries a woman, Narcissa, who will give him the social standing he wants. In the end, Narcissa marries another, and Inkle remains with Yarico. As we embark on the next leg of our journey, let's unpack the layers of origins and examine its core elements. The supposedly true story first appeared in Richard Leiden's book A True and Exact History of the Island of Barbados, 1657. Richard steals The Spectator, the periodical by Addison and Steele, not the modern magazine The Spectator, founded in 1828, is named after it, printed another version in March 1711, in which Yarico is a Native American, sold into slavery while bearing Inkle's child. Now, let's shift our attention to 18th performances. The opera was highly successful, performed 98 times at the Haymarket Theatre, and a total of 164 performances on London stages by 1800. One of the most famous actresses to play the part of Yarico was Elizabeth Satchel, while Arabella Menage played Patty in an early production. There were also performances in Dublin 1787, Jamaica 1788, New York 1789, Philadelphia 1790, Calcutta 1791, Boston 1794, and Charleston 1794. In the following section, we'll be immersing ourselves in the captivating world of modern revival. In 1996, composer Roxana Panafnik was commissioned by the Holders Opera Festival, Barbados, to recompose the opera for steelpan and modern symphony orchestra. The production premiered at the festival on 15 March 1997, featuring the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra with British soloist Rachel Hayward performing the solo pan part. In 1997, Strategic Theatre, under the direction of Simon Goodwin and the music direction of Peter Treger, performed the work in the historic Cambridge Festival Theatre. Treger reconstructed the score for the vocal and instrumental forces that Samuel Arnold had at his disposal at the Haymarket Theatre. The production was remounted for a season at the Battersea Arts Centre in 1998. Composer James McConnell was commissioned to compose a score for Inkle and Yarico in 1997, and this was performed at the 1999 Edinburgh Festival, starring Michael McCarthy Inkle and Natalie Tin Yarico. In 2006, another reconstruction of Arnold's original opera was performed by Opera East at Magdalene College, Cambridge, conducted by Oliver Gooch and directed by Alistair Bow. The libretto was prepared by Richard Luckett and the score was orchestrated by Benjamin Tutor, again for the forces that Samuel Arnold had at his disposal at the Haymarket Theatre. In 2015, John and Jodie Kidd produced a new musical based on the story at the London Theatre Workshop, general managed by Crow and Elk. It ran from 17 February to 28 March. Composed by James McConnell and lyrics by Carl Miller. Directed by Emily Gray, musical director Zara Nunn, lighting design Matt Haskins, set and costume design Sarah Beaton. A teaser video was released on YouTube. Your feedback helps me improve, so please take a moment to leave a comment or review.